Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is November 21st, 2025. We're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We are continuing our streak. We will hit 689 days in a row today. So let's jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. And let's just see where we are. All right, we have there's like Arabic over here. We have 2024 coverage, really crappy coverage. On the plate. It's weird. EU. What's up, Josh? We have EU plates here. Like, it looks almost like Israel, or, I'm assuming it's going to be Lebanon, though. I forget Lebanon exists in this game. Like, this pole right here looks like almost like one of the ones you'd see in Israel. With the terrible coverage in the Arabic, though, I would say, plus Israel would have yellow plates. Um, yeah, I think it's probably going to be Lebanon. We will just go Beirut. I don't think there's a lot outside of Beirut, but and it did just be Beirut. Okay, interesting. Almost a 5K there. This is going to be uh, Vietnam, obviously. Mm, I'm not sure. The city name should be here somewhere, I think, because I think this will be maybe the street, and the city should be this part here, because I think that TP means city. I could be wrong. Yeah, so Thai win basically, win something. Okay, then Dr. Queen. Interesting. So we're gonna look for maybe this as a city name. I believe it's a city name and not a yeah, because over here, this was the address here, and then TPTN. So TPTN. Alright, so, and this should be like the street name area. We're gonna look for this Taiwan. And if I'm wrong on all this stuff, then Oh well. We will throw a plonk down here, kind of centralized though. I hate that, like, as I'm moving up, stuff is, there's a tie. Oh, hang on, there's a tie went up there. Not sure where this would be, but we'll just do that. That's right up there, right by the hospital. Interesting. That's the one thing I like about Vietnam is that if you have businesses visible, you can generally find the correct place. So, um, trying to think, is that Gotten? I think Gotten is Swedish, maybe? I mean, it could make sense. I'd like to see. I can't really tell there. The signs are just not great. Is it Gen 2 coverage? Interesting. Does Sweden have Gen 2 coverage? Does this even look? I think Gotten is like Swedish though. I think. I just don't know if they have um Gen 2 coverage though. They do, and it was a place called Västerås. Västerås? I don't know. Västerås, something like that. Okay. So Gotten, yes, okay. Um, sometimes I think I remember something being a certain way, and sometimes I'm mistaken on this. Oh, we got Ghana here. Whom Star Complex, Siberia. Cool. Deal College. Safari Bit. Not sure. I don't know if whom might actually be a place name, but I'm not 100% certain on that. It's just like a thought, maybe. There are a lot of other words on here, out here, though. So, that might actually say home. Never mind. Never mind, that just says home star. Okay, never mind. There's a thing there, okay. So that's a no-go there. Sinippy. Ideal college. Alright. I don't think we're gonna find anything here. We will just go right down through here, about halfway between Accra and Kumasi. Could be someplace else. I will real quickly skim just to see if there's anything that, yeah, nothing that I would have remembered seeing here. Like, I can't really see, unfortunately. Techie Man. The funny thing is, I actually saw Techie Man on the map, and I was gonna make a joke about Techie Man. It's Techie Man. But, interesting. This is not Techie Man. This is not, Ghana. This is probably Bolivia or Peru. Leaning Bolivia here. White plate. Um, could be Peru, but not not 100% here. I would say it is probably somewhere in this between, and it could be further down here, but we'll probably go Oruro. Um, I don't think it's Oruro because it's a little bit bigger than that, but this little stretch from La Paz down to maybe Potosi area, Sucre. So I'll just go central there. And it is Patacamaya. I don't think I've ever heard this place before. Pando. Interesting. Interesting. Quiet Altiplano landscapes. Yep, pretty much right through there. Um, we did manage to get gold today. Uh, maybe not as surprising, but because we'd had a couple small countries, but could have been better in Ghana. Could have been better in Sweden, but honestly, that was a pretty solid guess anyway. I'm just guessing southern Sweden, like southern compared to like all the way up here. This wouldn't technically be southern Sweden, but um, if it's south of Stockholm is where I guess I consider southern Sweden. So, um, but yeah, the main thing though is that we continued our streak. We are now at 689 days on the streak. Two golds this week. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.